big train. Niggas know my body, niggas know how the fuck I'm stepping.
Sloppy on the beat.
Bitches on my body, get off my body. If it's lit, you know where to find me. You know where I be. Yeah, I was messed up when I shot the nigga, but he know it was me. Yeah, I be fucking on shorty, she know I don't fuck her front. We keep it discreet. Look, my younger just called him a body.
He hype with that body.
Niggas is capped, they now in that time.
They now in that time.
They not in these streets. I put a bag up to get the nigga hit, but bro, he did it for free. Yeah, we be sliding on niggas. They know we ain't playing with niggas, we playing for keeps. Told my little nigga hit him up. He in love with drilling, he don't get enough. He said I caught him on the second spin. He was on the corner like a sin duck. Puffed the car, left the engine running. Shit, he came back happy with an empty gun. Niggas know the way my God steppin'. If I say it's up, it means it's really up. Caught him lacking while he in the club. We be hopping niggas like a city bus. Every song I be reminding niggas I was in the trenches, cause I really was. If I call you bro, that mean I really love you. Shit, I treat my niggas like they really blood. Ain't too many y'all can really trust.
Ain't too many y'all can really trust.
Pussy good, I pay for shorty, got her ass, stomach, and her titties done. I'm not these rap niggas out here comparing real niggas to these silly ones. Be a nigga like a billy club. Word to mommy, we be smoking ops. First we rolled up, then we lit 'em up. Word to mommy, I keep a Glock. Word to mommy, it's in the booth. Hit the engineer if he try to plot. Word to mommy, I'll move without it. Be on me even when you think it's not. Word to mommy, big dread. Word to Favi, shitting on a porta potty. In my ops for Punani, you already know my body, nigga. Bitches all on my body. Get off my body. If it's lit, you know where to find me. You know where I be. Yeah, I was messed up when I shot the nigga, but he know it was me. Yeah, I be fucking on shorty. She know that I fuck out front. We keep it discreet. Look.
So Hassan Campbell decides to make a video. He wants to out his brother-in-law, Damon Twin Mullins, one of the survivors from the now notorious and infamous Thanksgiving Day Massacre. One of the survivors, one of the people who got shot in that actual football game is Hassan Campbell's brother-in-law. Or rather, Hassan Campbell has a baby by a twin sister. And Twin is actually trying to get his story out. And what would be ironic is if Hassan Campbell made a video to insult and diss Twin because Twin asked him for some money and he got a chance to shoot him down and say no. That was his big revenge. What would be ironic is if Twin surpasses you in the social media space when he does get a platform. Because I think more people would want to hear the story from a guy who was playing a football game and he looks up and he sees gunmen running towards him and he's looking at a hail of bullets. His story might be more interesting than the story of a guy who just got died. His story might get him more attention than you have. That's why you didn't want to bring him on your platform. He might actually surpass you. Twin might be the one to knock you off your throne, Hassan Campbell. He's got a very interesting story. Everybody knows Twin from the Thanksgiving Day Massacre, and everybody wants to hear what he has to say.
That day after the Thanksgiving Day shooting, we was all at the hospital, Jacoby Hospital. I was fucked up. I was in the back. I was trying to get up out of there. So, on my way out in the lobby, I see the feds. They coming right for me. He came up to me, nigga named Torado, something like that. And he looked at me and he said, I never wanted this to happen. Talking about my brother and me being shot. And then he looked me in my eyes and he said, I never wanted this to happen. I had 100 years for your brother. And I stepped up closer to him and looked him in his face and said, get the fuck out of my face, man. I was trying to walk out. They threw us all to the ground, like 5 or 6 of me and my niggas. That was a crazy day. And I'm standing around. I'm looking at niggas. I don't know who's who and what's what. And there was a couple of people that was there.
I said he had a clip of me on his page some years back where I was defending the snitch allegations that had been put on his brother Dave that passed. Yeah. Stop going for the fraud. Now back to business, man. Pete didn't start the rumor that Twin was a rat. All right, Twin was the plug. Twin was getting birds, nigga. He had everybody in the hood right. This after Pete fell, Twin did rise to power. Twin was that nigga. Rest in peace, David Mullins. Twin was the man at that time. All right? But he's got this other piece up there where Twin is actually talking to himself again, too. And he's talking about one of the times he came home. And I say one of the times because I ain't even trying to be funny or throw shots at him. Them niggas used to be in jail, man, from young, like juvenile. I don't remember seeing both of the twins together for a long time. I knew Dame before I knew Dave. When I first met Dame, Dave was he was locked up somewhere like as a fucking kid, man. These niggas was delinquents.
Boom, I'm coming home. My brother, he's outside in Queens because the Rikers Island bus take you to Queens and drop you off. So when I get released, he's out there, he waiting for me. I get in the car. It's just him. I get in the car, got my Quran, got my kufi on, my bed and all that. So he was like, yo, what's up? I miss you. I miss you too. And he was like, man, you gotta cut that shit off your face, man. I was like, man, I'm about to chill for a while. I'm about to take me a little break. He was like, what? You gonna take a break? He was like, look at me, man. You got my face. They can't tell us apart. We got each other's face. He was like, I need you right now, man. It's crazy out here.
Knowing the Mullins brothers as well as I did, I could visualize that conversation clearly, although I wasn't there. It was just so consistent with their personalities. You know, like most people say, Damon was the more laid back one. You know, I'm not going to say he was the softer one, or I'm not going to entertain that rhetoric Hassan went with. You know, he was the more laid back of the two, though. His brother was on go. David Mullins, like I said, man, these dudes, bro, like, it's one thing to be fearless, then it's another thing to be absolutely fucking nuts. He doesn't care if the police car is right there. If you're standing right here and you're who he said he's going to get you. With the police car sitting right there, he's going to knock your hat off. That's how David used to play. You know, like, that's how he did Hassan Campbell's mentor, B.O. He put the infrared beam on B.O. Oh my goodness. Hassan, when your brother, you love B.O., when he got his TV turned off, bro put the Glock with the F on him. And put the F on him. And baka! Baka! Turn your big homie TV off, Hassan. The reason Twin would know who I am, as opposed to some of these guys from prison who you people think are original Sex Money Murder members, is because Twin was actually there. He knows that I was actually there with his brother and Pete. This all took place before we ever heard of Bloods. Sex Money Murder started in 92. It became Bloods in 96. So no one can give me the title OG because they're all my little homies. Twin speaking. Ain't nobody want to put him on their platform. They heard his voice. It's gonna get out there, Hassan. They're gonna find out who he is pretty soon. Now, I know Twin very well. We go back. We have history, at least 35 to 40 years I've known twins. Twin will be 50 years old this year. So I can recall at least 14, 15 you was coming through there and I was seeing you, Damon. So I never really had no problem with Damon. You know, we got some personal history, but it never led to beef. We never had no actual beef. I never had no problem with either of the twins. I know that there was a point in time where the hood was saying that Damon, this particular twin name, was no good and that he had told. And I can say that I've never personally seen the paperwork. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist because I've heard it from some reputable people, but I haven't seen Damon in a long time. I've never confronted him or asked him about it, face to face. And like I said, I haven't seen the paperwork, but that was the word in the hood for quite some time, which is why, I would be kind of hypocritical to bring him up here personally based upon some of the things I've said about others who are a platform or people who have got down or whatever the case may be, but I'm not going to be one to stand in the way of him getting what he has to say out there. I mean, I'm sure some people want to know what it felt like being on that side, being on the receiving end. Some people want to hear his story. And as long as he have breath in his lungs, he has a right to tell it, in my opinion. There's nothing I know that would be negative said about me if he goes about to tell his story. He might say I stole his girlfriend, but that's not the truth. We know that. We know that, things were not in that space. And but Hassan, I think you trying to shame Twin, out Twin, and clout chase sex money murder might have bit you in your ass this time. Because now people about to see who Twin is. And if Twin start getting some footing, if he start getting some traction on this internet, and he shoot past you, and you did not look out and let that man speak when you knew he had $1 million story, all because you was jealous and you knew he was going to shoot past you because his story realer than yours.